Happy Friday, guys. I am sorry it's taken so long to get to this video, but it has been so wild at Sabia the last couple of weeks, and we're coming into another really busy period with a lot of training. So I wanted to finally jump on and do our pregnancy and breastfeeding safe skincare routine. Obviously, it's something that's really important to me right now. If you're new here, the reason why Dave and I started Sabia Co was to minimize single-use consumerism in the beauty and skincare industry, but also to help people have healthier lives, because what we put on our skin actually absorbs into our body and it can create havoc with our hormones and so many other things. So I think there's lots of emphasis on pregnant women and breastfeeding women to be conscious about the toxins and the plastics that they might be topically absorbing or ingesting. But I think it's so important to take what we learned in this little period of life. 9 months is such a short amount of time to be conscious about what we're putting on our skin and in our body. We need to be doing this for the whole period of our life. There's so many microplastics and hormonal issues that are coming ahead in especially women and fertility. So I think it's so important to adopt a low tox living lifestyle. Very big passion of mine, so I'll shut up about it, otherwise we'll be here forever. I have written down some questions that you guys asked, so I will just get into the common skin issues. So sensitivity, obviously there's so many changing hormones in our body throughout pregnancy. We can become a lot more sensitive to normal products, even foods, dryness, hyperpigmentation and melasma. So hyperpigmentation, essentially the body creates more melatonin, which is what helps the color in our skin. So when we're pregnant, we're creating a little bit more of that. So it is very common to get melasma around the forehead and even the mouth and the nose. Usually it does kind of subside after the pregnancy. There's not really much that you can do. Please avoid any brightening creams while you are pregnant that aren't natural. You want to obviously be very cautious of the chemicals that you're putting on your skin. But a lot of women do see it kind of calm down after birth or after pregnancy. Acne, dermatitis and psoriasis, unfortunately very, very common and the same. Just be mindful, it's like a small period of your life. If you don't look phenomenal, it's fine, you're growing a human and that's pretty bloody incredible. So things to avoid: vitamin A and retinol is very important. They are usually found in your anti-aging products or your acne based products. The same as high levels of salicylic acid, so that can be found in acne cleansers, some masks, anti-dandruff products, hair products and makeup. Our Botanical Glow Cleanser has white willow bark, which is a natural derived salicylic acid, so it's a low percentage. I've been using it in my skincare. Obviously you guys need to do your research. We can't tell you what is borderline safe, because obviously it's just a nightmare, but do your own research. But I just want to flag that that product does have naturally derived salicylic acid. You want to be cautious of chemical based sunscreens, anything with chemicals in it. Just have a look at the back of your skincare. If you can't read a word or you don't know how to pronounce it, probably just don't put it on your skin. Same rule for everything in life. Fragrances and perfumes, it's the same thing. A lot of them are artificially made and not really that great for you. Self tanners, nail polish, teeth whitening and hair dye, obviously the same kind of principle here. Take with it what you will. This is your pregnancy and your individual journey, so make sure that you talk to your healthcare providers, because what's right for me might not be right for you. So getting into my routine, which is right for me, and I obviously always use our Botanical Glow Cleanser. I really love using the cognac sponge. I have noticed that my skin is a little bit drier, and I kind of have had a couple of little breakouts around my mouth, which is usually when my hormones pre-pregnancy would play up around my period. I would get a breakout there. So for me, it's quite natural to see, or I'm not surprised to see breakouts around my mouth, because that is where I would get them pre-pregnancy. So I've been using a combination of the charcoal adaptogen mask. This one is incredible for hormonal breakouts or oily breakouts, and the matcha clay mask for my drier spots. This is a great clay mask for dry skin. And then I've actually just done a charcoal mask this morning. And then I go in with our face mist. I love this product so much. We're actually sold out at the moment. So you guys love it too. But I think that's coming back in June-ish. I will let you guys know. While my skin is still damp, I'm going in with the Collagen C Serum. So this has hyaluronic acid in it, which is very important to apply to damp skin, because what it does is draws the molecular weight of water into your skin by 1,000 times its molecular weight. So very important to put it on damp skin. If you don't put it on damp skin, you might actually feel like it dries your skin out, which is the complete opposite. And lots of vitamin C in that one, which is a great natural brightening, you know, for your pigmentation and things like that. And then you can wait roughly 60 seconds if you want to be bougie. Because my skin is a little bit drier, I'm going to mist between every single product, because that helps for the products to penetrate a little bit deeper. Completely up to you. And then going in with our new Brightening Niacinamide Serum. So this one would be a really great alternative to anything with vitamin A, because niacinamide and licorice root really help to target your sebum production and help balance out any kind of breakouts or acne. So making sure that you're trying to press in your skincare too. You don't want to be rubbing it around and causing friction on the face. You just want to gently press in your skincare and always take it down to your chest. Then once that's kind of settled in, Multivitamin Moisturizer. If you are struggling with drier skin, especially coming into winter, this is an incredible 2-in-1 product that can be used as a daily moisturizer, but also as an overnight hydrating mask. So daily I'll do 2 to 3 pumps for my face, and then if I want to do an overnight hydrating mask, which I probably do every second night, I do about 3 to 6 pumps. And just making sure that you're putting that on a few hours before bed, otherwise your pillowcase will get all the benefits. And that's just a rule of thumb for any time you're applying your skincare. Just be cautious if you're going to bed in the next hour. Like, try and leave at least an hour or two before you put it on, otherwise your pillow is going to get it all. Antioxidant repair oil. Please make sure that you just drop it onto your fingertips. Don't put your droppers on your face, because you're going to put the bacteria from your skin back in the bottle, and we don't want that. This is such an incredible oil. If you have oily skins, if you have oily skin, this is a really beautiful lightweight oil that has lots of incredible like papaya and blueberry, so it doesn't actually make, I know sometimes when you put oils on your skin it can make you feel quite heavy and oily, and if you have breakout prone skin, it's probably the least or the most thing that you want to avoid. But this oil is so incredible for acne prone skin. And then something that I really love to do, and I'm going to do after this video, is I keep all my gua sha tools in the freezer, because the coolness helps to lift and sculpt my skin. But something that I have noticed is, obviously through pregnancy we get a lot of water retention, so I'm really enjoying doing my facial cupping to kind of help move the fluid in my face, and it's also just such an incredible practice. But I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, of course send them through. I'm going to save this as an IGT and also to our highlights, so that you can come back to this at any time.